Hello everyone and welcome back into a brand new video. In today's tutorial guys, I'm going to show you how to import or create your own glossary in Deepl. So today is very simple. Creating your own glossary is very it hasn't been simpler than that. People might have a problem, especially if they were clicking on it from here, because sometimes you will not be able to choose glossaries from here and enable it or basically use it because you cannot add them through the translate files. You need to go to Deepl translator, and through here you will be able to click on glossaries and click on new glossary. So here simply you are going to define how words or phrases should be translated, and Deepl translator will adapt your entries appropriately in transition. So I'm going to create a glossary manual. Here I'm going to click on continue, and here I'm going to choose technical word items. For example, let's choose a YouTube video, and let's say like speed. Speed translates green apple to, for example, I want it to be in English, so I want it to be translated to stop streaming. And I'm going to click create glossary. So you've reached the maximum number of glossary that you can create on your current plan, as you can see. So at the moment, I'm gonna stick to it, and I'm going to write here green apple, and I will be translating it to English. Yeah, I do want to translate it to English, so can I do that? Or let's do English British. Yeah, it's not really working because we have chosen you cannot translate English to English. Makes sense. So let's try to switch it up a little bit. So manage glossaries, I'm going to go here, edit, and let's write down, for example, like green apple, and I want it to be translated into French. So let's choose French in this case. So here I'm gonna get green apple, and here we will do French. So I'm gonna choose French, and I'm gonna do arrêter le stream, for example. I'm gonna do this. So green apple is stream. So I'm gonna choose here French. And here what it's supposed to do is basically when you apply your YouTube video here, when you apply your glossaries, this should be translated into the actual word that you have chosen. So now it's not working. You have to really press the page and wait for the prompt for it to actually be added. But yeah, this actually works better on translated files, and for the accounts like this, the free ones, you might have some delayed information, or maybe the glossaries are not going to be detected. But as long as you do have your glossaries files and basically pro version, you shouldn't worry that much about it. So yeah, that was it for today's video guys, and see you guys in the next upcoming video.